Leafs are terrible. Didn't they lose? Didn't they miss the playoffs last year? Something like that. Whatever. It's showtime. Let's do it now. Fine. Turn off the movie. Oh, there we go.
There you go. You muted me.
No, I didn't. I was unmuting you. It said you have to unmute yourself.
Oh, right. Because I thought I was already on. My bad. Shit.
What a week in sports. Again. Quiet week.
Michael McDowell, winner of the Daytona 500. I fucking love it. I love it so much.
I love it too. Let me turn off.
Because I'm watching those final laps. It's single file. I'm just like, please let Michael McDowell win the Daytona. Please let
Talk about NASCAR. I got to throw Texas Motor Speedway here in the background.
Texas, you got to get Daytona.
I know. All the boys are down in Daytona.
Mm-hmm.
Black flags matter. And Danny B. Talk, Slap Shoes was down there. I was so jealous of them because while they were enjoying the rain and occasional nice weather, I was removing trees from my backyard and rain-soaked freaking.
We've had nothing but snow and ice over here, too.
The ice killed two. So I have some Leland cypresses that were there before I moved in, and two of them are dead now. They just one split 3 ways into my neighbor's yard, and he was awesome. He helped freaking haul all the shit away. And then another one split 2 ways, one right onto the fence into his yard. And that's all I did today. So I'm a little exhausted, but that's how
life rolls, baby.
Mm-hmm. You gotta work it, gotta earn it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Michael McDowell wins. You said you were watching. You were hoping that he would win.
Yeah, because I just want the chaos to go forward, man.
I think they get together every 10 years and they're like, hey, we need some random dude to win the Daytona 500. And 20 years ago was Derek Cope. 10 years ago was Trevor Bayne. And now
Derek Cope was 30 years ago. 20 years ago was Michael Waltrip.
Yeah, Michael Waltrip. Didn't Ward Burton kind of just accidentally win one?
I think.
Something like that.
That's the thing with super speedways. It's easier for the mid-tier teams to win.
Well,
just because of just drafting and just the restrictor plate nature of the sport.
Yeah, and if you just hang around like Michael McDowell has done for 10 years, you find yourself in the winner's circle. So that's what happened.
Yeah, that big one allowed a bunch of people who have probably shouldn't come anywhere near close to a top 10 to win top 10s. Ryan Preece, Ross Chastain, Jamie McMurray out of a retirement streak, Corey LaJoie, Kyle Larson.
Yeah, Kyle Larson, the guy who was canceled last year, had a top 10er, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it was a good race. I'm glad they got it in. I'm glad that they stuck out the rain delay and they got some good racing. And the one thing that I noticed with the announcer said that there's been 10 out of the last 11 or something. A caution has happened on the last 3 laps at Daytona, and it happened again because you knew that who was it? Logano and
Keselowski.
Yeah, you knew that Keselowski was going to make a move, and eventually.
Yeah, I tried to make a move, and then boom, right into the end streak.
Yeah, Logano just did Logano things. He was going to block that move.
He's trying to block him too aggressively. Keselowski got a little too uppity and too just in his face, and that's why you get people getting wrecked.
Yep, and Michael McDowell will take that victory. All right, before that, J.J. Watt gets released by the Texans. And he is another sacrificial lamb on Jack Easterby's altar of shame.
I think another one of their executives resigned earlier this week too, right?
Yeah. What happens? Are the Texans now the biggest shit show in the league?
Probably.
Well, who do you got, right? You got the Bears are right there.
The Bears, Browns are still technically because of Haslam. I mean, they're getting better. But
Browns won a
Haslam's
playoff game.
Yeah, but remember, they are a year removed from blowing everything up because everything went to shit.
I'd say the Lions are
always up there just because of the Ford family.
Uh-huh.
Cardinals, not really. Raiders, I can see.
Okay, let's
Bengals.
say yeah, Bengals are bad. Bengals have never won a Super Bowl. They've been to 2, and they've been just awful. And they had a streak of winning, getting to the playoffs, and not even winning in the first round.
They haven't won a playoff game in 30 years.
Yeah. But I would say the Texans, just for what they had and how close they were to just completely mismanagement, they're going to be one of the worst teams. They are the biggest circus in the league right now.
They are.
I'll say that.
They're the new Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, they're pathetic. So J.J. Watt could likely sign with the Bears.
Probably Green Bay or Green Bay would be a good pick. I mean, if they got the cap space.
Flight Mike was speculating. Oh, the Browns. He might end up with the Browns.
Interesting.
That could be interesting.
The question is that I don't know if they have a spot for him. I mean, they have Olivier Vernon and they also have Myles Garrett. Your best spot for J.J. Watt will be as an end.
Yeah.
Ravens might be an interesting target because, I mean, you have Calais Campbell and you also have Yannick Ngakoue. I don't know if they're coming back or not.
I think the thing with Watt is, number one, he could team up with Deshaun. Like, they could figure out a way that they end up somewhere together. Number two is people keep looking at, Green Bay or all these situations like Pittsburgh. J.J. Watt's going to do what's best for J.J. Watt.
Yeah.
And probably he's going to want to win soon. So he might want to go to a team that's already at least above 500 with a competent quarterback that could get him into a deep playoff run. Because I don't think he wants to
he's not going to waste. He's 31, 32.
Yeah.
His time's running short.
Yeah, he's not going to come to the Giants. He's not going to come to the Jets. So he might be interested in Cleveland. That's the report. But who knows? Man, there's been so many leaks too lately. Like Russell Wilson was reportedly unhappy with the Seahawks or something, and
he went in a press conference and he bitched about how he had to run for his life every play, which has been very accurate for the past couple of years. His O-lines have been shit.
He's not allowed to complain about it though, right?
Yeah, I mean, as I said, like everyone's complaining about, it's like he's not wrong. You try running under a Tom Cable offensive line,
right? You can't call a duck a duck. Can't say if it quacks like a duck. Like he just can't accurately. Oh, here's Mike Walk sending me a Photoshop picture of J.J. Watt, and I guess that's Myles Garrett's body. No, I don't. It's not. But here, let me see if I can share the screen here and show this here on the tweets. Look, there he is right there. Look, J.J. Watt as a Cleveland Brown. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. All right.
It's actually a good shot.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good Photoshop. Not done by a rookie. All right, let's read some supers. I see you putting in work, mods. No spamming, you idiots. If you spam, that means that you clearly don't understand the rules and you're just dumb.
We get a lot of spam. I had a lot of spam on my Super Bowl stream that I had to take care of.
Neanderthals, like when they were in the caveman times, some guy was just spamming his caveman art in those caves, and they're like, "You out!" and they hit him in the head with a rock. And that's how justice was served back then. All right, Red Rhino 9-4, Law Leafs. The Leafs. I can't really say much.
The 5-1 lead, baby.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's
nothing like dunking on the Leafs, especially when they were talking all that shit before the year or during the year.
The Leaf thing to do, man. To the Senators of all teams.
I figured that was an easy win. They were up 5-1.
Yeah,
dude.
That's how, and they're the first place team though. Okay, so
but the North Division sucks. It's full of the biggest disappointments.
Yeah, it's Canada.
Vancouver is a mess. Edmonton has no depth. Winnipeg is losing like a bit of a gear or two. Calgary's underachieving as hell. And Ottawa has been pure trash.
Yeah, I mean, with the top 14, only the top 4 teams making it in. I mean, every game counts, and you can't just mail in a game against the 4-12 and 1 Senators, But I think the Leafs will be fine.
Yeah, they'll make the playoffs. If they don't make the playoffs, I'll laugh hysterically.
Nah, they'll make the playoffs. Canada sucks, dude. I'm not Canada.
Well, at least one of those teams is going to make the conference finals again.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Bailey Leisure here. We've had some health issues on the dumpster fire here. He says, recovering from kidney stone surgery. Cheers, guys. Oh,
that kidney stones.
Painful. And really, I don't think that they actually remove them. I think they just break them up and then you got to pee them out.
You got to pee them out.
Oh, my God.
That's what I thought. I'm like, I do not want to go through a kidney stone. I've heard they are hell.
Bailey, type in the chat if you got to pee out some stones and tell us if that's the worst pain you'll ever experience in your life.
Apparently, the only thing more painful is childbirth, which we will not have to experience.
I mean, I don't want anything going out of my urethra Franklin. I don't want.
Not at all.
No.
I don't want anything shoved up there either.
I had the swab test one time when they check you for the dirty. And that
got to go up there.
Painful. Oh yeah, they put it's on the end of a metal toothpick, and then there's a tiny swab, and then they stick it in your pee hole, and then expect you not to cry.
Oh, dude, come on!
I literally
my appetite.
Almost cried. I was like 18, so
yeah, but still,
yeah. Condom broke. It was a bad scene, tough scene. Yeah. Anyways, Sean Pankerton. Will Deshaun be free from Alcatraz by draft day, or will his jail sentence in Houston be extended with no parole? I could see.
I think they extend him. If they trade him, it's probably going to be July or August when the cap penalty is a lot lower. I thought it was 67, but that's only if it's released. It's still over $20 million in dead cap if they trade him before June 1st.
Yeah.
If it's after, I think it's like $5 million or something like that. But still, it's probably going to be one of those situations where he doesn't show up to camp, or he's just so pissed off. It's like, no, I want to trade. And he refuses to play. And then he just gets traded for pennies on the dollar. I can see that happening.
I could see the Texans being so stubborn and just tone deaf and clueless and just being like, let's see if he'll play, and then when it gets time to training camp, just like you said, like he's holding out. And then they're like, all right, we got it. They should trade him now. They should have traded him when he had his value at the highest.
His value is still pretty high, though. Your best time to trade him would be between now and maybe the end of March.
I saw some pundits say that the Jags should trade Trevor Lawrence, the number 1 pick, for Deshaun Watson. It doesn't matter if Deshaun's 26. Like, you don't want to.
Jacksonville's not ready at this point.
Yeah, Jacksonville's not ready. They need to tank a little more. And Deshaun, they're just going to waste Deshaun. Like, he needs to go to a win-now team.
You need an up-and-coming team. Right. You need a Miami. You need
York Giants.
I've heard of Oakland, Denver, maybe.
Somebody dumb enough to give him a king's ransom.
Trade him to Pittsburgh.
He's still going to fetch pretty good on he's still going to get at least 2 first-rounders. At least 2.
Oh, yeah. He should. Although, if you have no leverage, you might be lucky to get 1. And Capitals just scored. Fucking Connor.
I see the league, doing the little wink and being like, hey, everyone hold steady on Deshaun and let his value drop so that we all don't get fleeced.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you have Fubo TV, right?
Yeah.
Did it come with like MSG network and?
I think it did. I know it came with some local networks. Usually the local stuff will be on the platform.
Yeah. Because mine, like, it came with MSG and it came with what else?
Yeah, it comes with AT&T.
The Yes Network
for me.
Yeah, it came with the Yes Network, and I was like, did they just hook me up because I'm from, I'm a Rangers and Knicks fan? But I don't know. Fubo TV is awesome, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that because they pay me. I mean, it's one of the better products out there for streaming TV. GN. Daytona 500 left a bad taste in my mouth. Nobody was hurt, but I hate that for the 3rd time in 4 years, someone was wrecked for the win in biggest race of the year. Also, lap 14 wreck made race boring.
The big one.
Yeah, there was a single peloton of 20 cars going around. And I was just like,
that'll take out everything. And then you had that big rain delay, and then you had all the stuff, and then it was all single file racing because everyone was so scared of making a big one until the final few laps.
Then it happened. You knew it was coming. Oh, there's that hall.
There you go.
Trees.
That's the dumpster fire yawn.
Yeah. And those damn cypress, I'm just covered in
making me yawn. What the fuck?
Yeah. Well,
it's psychology. If you hear someone yawn, you yawn in response.
Did the collective audience just yawn? Who yawned? Type Y in the chat if you just. You're
gonna make me yawn again, dude. What the fuck?
He's gonna try not to yawn.
Oh, that's how it always is.
Up. The dumpster fire just yawned. That was you, asshole.
Oh, that's all of us. Fuck you.
That's all of us.
Oh, there's a lot of Ys now.
Oh, there we go. There's my Y. There's my Y.
It's psychology. There are studies that prove this.
Yep. Sometimes you don't even need to yawn. You just need to open your mouth and just. Yep. Everyone here is presently yawning.
Exactly, man. As I said, this is psychology. When you hear someone else yawn, you yawn in response. You yawned, and then I yawned, and then everyone else yawned.
It's because we suck. That's why.
That's pretty obvious. I mean, I'm surprised we don't call this the yawning fire because of how boring this shit gets after a while.
Oh, Mika just got high sticked in the face. Is it a power play? No.
Most interesting thing that's happened on stream, but the Capitals are now in a power play.
Oh.
Is Ovi going to do the thing? No, it's going to get cleared out by Brandon Tanev.
Oh, it's 4-on-4. They got. Oh no, the Devils are on the power play.
What the fuck?
I know. Dude, I'm so exhausted.
Is it because it's? I mean, it is a pretty dull day out. It's freezing cold outside. I get it.
Yeah, I get it. Hold on, let me pop my headphones in so I can.
We're gonna call this the napping stream.
The
hour of nap time.
The numb.
And then we'll play some serene music in the background as we all go to sleep. We should do that at like 2 a.m. or 2 p.m. one time. Like we're working on stuff, then we'll just take a nap. We'll get a little hammock back here. We'll enjoy everything, and then we'll just snooze.
All right, let's do it. Let's snooze. Oh, I can listen to the game too and not have it show up in the feed. The Rangers here are losing. Well, no, they're not. They're down on the power play. All right. Anyways,
there's a reason why I'm looking over here. It's because my TV's over there. So that's why I'm always looking that way.
I need to mount the TV, like the TV.
Yeah. I need to change where my desk is. That's probably why.
I'm gonna completely remodel my office. They just scored. Motherfucker. Jack Hughes. Fucking Jack Hughes. Here it is at the point. High slot. Drifting to the circle. Snipe.
I'm gonna be honest. Jack Hughes has been really good this year.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the guy that they.
So they're counting the goal as Pavel Zacha.
And he went top shelf or Mama hides the cookie right over the glove.
You guys still playing Jack Johnson, or has he been scratched?
I don't even know if he's out there. If Jimmy,
it looks like he's not in the lineup right now. You're playing Anthony Boteto and Libor Hayek and Ryan Lindgren.
Yeah. A year ago, we had a guy named Tony D'Angelo, Brady Shea, and Kevin Shattenkirk. That's like three I wouldn't say that they're great defenders, but those are three defenders. And then you had Adam Fox, and now we're out here. Still Brendan Smith is out there, and Jack Johnson is a pylon.
Dude, you honestly would have been better off just keeping Mark Stahl. Yeah, I know. As bad as it is.
You mean the stationary? Like, I think they have to check Mark Stahl to make sure that he's alive out there. Because, like, hey, has Mark Stahl moved in the last 10 minutes? I'm not sure, because it's actually a wax statue of Mark Stahl that's out there, and he's just collecting $7 million. Oh, God damn it. A 2-on-1, and they blew it. All right, read from Vulgar Night, starting at
Vulgar Night for $5. Baseball season is on the horizon. What's the over-under on blown saves for Ed Luz Diaz?
I cannot believe that he hasn't been moved, but they really don't have a choice. And Seth Lugo wants to start, or, they don't want to use, like, Lugo doesn't want to be a setup man, which is fine. I think if someone wants to pitch 6 innings and they're good and effective through 6 innings, whatever, but I don't know. Now that the Rangers lost Trevor Bauer, what a dangle. It's probably going to be likely that Seth Lugo starts. We got Stroman. Syndergaard will get hurt by like June. And This will be a shit show. And the Mets are being rated. I mean, the Mets have added pieces. I'm just saying.
You did add. I mean, James McCann.
Yep.
And I think you added Francisco Lindor, Carrasco.
Lindor. Yep. And then they got Villar as well.
Villar. That's a good place for your bench.
They got rid of Slimy Marisnik. They got rid of his greasy hair. But then they did like a 3-player deal. You know what? It's just, I don't know. The Mets are supposed to win, but I'll never not doubt the Mets.
Well, the NL East is really competitive. And to be fair, they are really just missing Miami. They're just missing a lot of teams. They gave Baltimore a 0.0% chance to make the playoffs. You're telling me that Colorado that sold off their best talent for pennies on the dollar, and the Pirates that have completely blown everything up sky high and probably will trade a few more guys before the start of the season have a better chance than the Orioles? Okay.
The Orioles are paying Chris Davis how much money?
Dude, they may as well just cut him and buy him out, use him as a Bobby Bonilla in the future because, dude, it's gonna. He's roughly half their salary, dude.
Angelos has no money. He can't cut him. Like, he doesn't want to pay him to play for somebody else. He's got to get something out of Crash Davis. I think he's the only thing that brings any notoriety to the Orioles because people want to see how bad he is.
Nah, dude.
I think
I'd rather just go to Camden Yards and watch him get destroyed.
I love going to Camden Yards.
I do too. Right. I missed it last year.
I know it sucked.
Coronavirus. And it probably won't happen again this year because I don't know.
Yeah, things are coming back, man. Things are.
We'll see.
Slowly but surely.
There'll only be like a couple thousand people.
Lockdowns have proved ineffective. The problem is,
of course not. The problem is they're going to keep locking it down because of the new variants. It's like we're in a zombie mode.
Yeah, we're going to be like this forever.
Oh, yeah. We're welcome to prison.
Fucked. Welcome to our lifetime.
No more SeatGeek.
Right. At some point, we're just going to be like, fuck it. We're just
that's what we should have done.
We're going to cull the herd, and that's about it. If you survive, you survive, and it's going to be The Walking Dead, baby.
I mean, if I die, so be it. Whatever.
I mean,
very cynical, but you know what? Whatever.
You're going to be dead. Like, what are you going to do?
Yeah, exactly.
And if believe
I die, I'll shit post to the end.
You'll be at his side in one of his mansions. So I mean, why not? Right?
Exactly right.
Maybe in heaven the
No, I'm not going to heaven. I'm going to hell. And in hell, there is nothing but Pittsburgh Pirates losing games under 500.
Oh, so
and now. Days of our Steelers. So yeah,
no,
welcome to hell.
So I remember this one episode of the Twilight Zone where this guy, he's a comedian and he's an awful person, and the only time that he can get the audience laugh is when he talks about all the awful shit that he's done. It's great. It's crazy. And that's kind of how I feel every day of my life.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's just like he's telling all these really funny jokes and the crowd is like dead silent. And then some guy in the crowd is like, hey, what about that time you cheated on your wife? And he's like, yeah. And then the crowd like laughs like hysterically. And he's like, oh, this is great. So he has to say everything. That would be our hell. That would be your hell in Twilight Zone? Is there like, make another Days of Our Steelers tree?
It's just a bunch of people saying twerk and 11-0 in the chat.
And no, it's sports ball, and you've got a sponsor on the video, and they're waiting to the last minute on Wednesday night to approve.
No, it's just they never approve it. It's like, I have a bunch of it's waiting, but they never ever approve it.
So you have 17 weeks of sports ball that
just
never
sitting there waiting, and then the NFL comes in. And it's like, nope, fuck you, get out.
Yeah, you're done. You're finished.
Oh, Tanev had a good breakaway, but go through the crease. Damn it.
Read another super.
Let's do it. Jared Froman for 5. Bald! Congratulations, Leafs, for blowing a 5-1 lead. To the Senators, demonetized and ultra demonetized.
Sad times for the Leafs.
Dude.
Look at everyone. Everyone's memeing you.
11-0. Oh, dude. They do that all the time, and you know what? It's justified. I didn't complain about it when it first happened. Like, they're a fucking meme.
If you should do merch where it's just 11-0, and then you just with your face like this.
pain.
I'd buy it. I'd buy that.
Absolute pain.
Fuck yeah.
I want to die. Trevor Taormina for 2. P.O. Joseph has been playing out of his mind. He has. I think he's earned himself a regular spot on the roster. He's done very well. I think he's solidified himself in the 6 defensemen that regularly roll out.
What does PO stand for?
Pierre Olivier.
Post Office Joseph. Pierre Olivier.
Penile Orifice Joseph.
Penile Orifice.
Penile opening.
On command. Piss on command. Oh. Keep reading.
Pirate Origami Joseph. Alex Moreno for 5. Howdy, gentlemen. I'm still alive somehow. I survived more pain than the Saints can every January. Song of the week, Adidas by Korn. And I did mention this last week. He did have major surgery on his intestine. He was released, I think, a couple days ago. He had mentioned to me. I keep in contact with him.
He sent me a couple of videos from him. The prison. I was like, he's
able to. I mean, he did see Angel Stadium, though.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
When he was knocked out?
Well, like, he wasn't knocked out.
He was under anesthesia?
He was under anesthesia. He had to eat fluids and... Yeah.
Yeah. Get better, Alex, please.
Definitely. He's doing better now, but kick its fucking ass.
Yeah. Kick that shit in its face. I see the mods putting in work. People just got timed out like it was kindergarten down there in the mod section. People
be spamming and they going out the axe. They sledge that shit.
More cavemen be spamming.
El Chris for 2.
Adidas by Korn. Okay, sorry.
Oh, sorry, I did that one. All day I dream about fucking and demonetized. El Chris for 2. Toronto Maple Leafs. That is all.
Sad, my friends.
Salty 69 years ago for 2. Revisiting the revisiting of the revisiting 76ers. It's too early. They're kind of struggling a little bit, but too early.
We've declared the process dead. Okay,
it's a new era now. I mean, you're in the Daryl Morey era. The process era was before, and the Capitals just scored 2-0. Yay! And they'll probably come back and win it overtime because this team is so fucking aggravating.
Ovechkin from the circle.
Pretty much. Jacob Vrana.
Jacobs, Showbobs, and Vrana.
Yep, that was a nice shot though. Cross crease.
Yep.
Good pass by Oshie. Yeah. Not much you can do there. Oh, well. Alex Moreno. I got my dog a Ram sweater. She's now Cornholio. Does she have TP in her bunghole?
I am Cornholio. I need TP for my bunghole. Bunghole. Only old people like ourselves will get that reference. Bunghole.
I didn't really watch much Beavis and Butthead.
You didn't watch the Beavis and the Butt?
It's too young.
Butt Cove. Oh, there's a good look right there. He scores! Blackwell with the goal.
Colin Blackwell, one of your more consistent offensive performers of the year. Does he have more points than Zibanejad this year?
Mika has been off. Something's wrong with Mika.
It's a cold streak. It happens. He'll get out of it.
Yeah, when he gets going. But we'll watch this, Pat. Who is this right here?
Let's take a look.
Oh, Howden passed up a shot and fed it to Blackwell, who sniped it. Top corns.
Yeah, actually, with that goal, Blackwell has 4 points. Zibanejad has 3.
Yeah.
Kako has 3. Lafreniere has 1. Jack Johnson has nothing.
Lafreniere.
He has as many points as Chris Kreider.
Listen,
God
damn. Yeah, the thing with Lafreniere is Connor McDavid started shitty too.
He's not ready.
Wow, what a save by Shesterkin. Oh my God, sorry. I can't.
It's cool, man. Dude, I don't blame you.
I'm exciting.
Somebody talking about Lake Titicaca now in the chat. Joey Overstreet for 5. Please give your thoughts on the FCF. I think it's cool, but it won't last long. Which lost Texan is most likely going to come to Denver? I want Watson. Fuck you, Joey. I want Watson too.
Fan-controlled football.
Johnny Football. Hey,
Johnny
win or losing, we boozing.
Money Manziel, baby. So what's the rules with the fan-controlled football? Like, how do the fans control the football?
I'm not sure.
Oh, do they vote on the plays? I have no idea. What's his name? Brandon Perna came out with a video on it. I'll have to watch that video when I have time to watch what fan control football is about. fan controlled football. All right, we forgot about Vincent Jackson passing away, but
yeah,
that's
just tragic. And I mean, unfortunately, I'm not looking forward to hearing the details of that.
Yeah,
because it's either got to be depression or drugs or both.
Yeah, Mika just got stoned on a shot. The official press release says there was no sign of trauma, so that obviously doesn't mean that there. I mean, foul play.
It could be suicide. It could be drugs.
There wasn't an altercation, and there's the trailer.
Yes, I mean, it could be a situation like a.
Oh, you just froze up. You froze, and there's your face, just frozen in time.
Oh, there we go. Are we back?
Look at that face.
It sometimes like goes off like that.
Look at that face right there. That's going on Twitter.
I have a face of yours when you chopped out.
Yeah, it could be suicide. I don't know. I don't want to speculate. I'm
unfortunately not looking forward to it.
Yeah, speculating is a bad thing because obviously I don't think he died of natural causes. Let's get that out there. But
no,
he was a great player. I mean, he played for the Bucks. He played for
the Chargers.
I think I had him on a couple fantasy teams. He was
good for the Chargers.
Yeah, he was great. Him and Phillip Rivers were a tandem, but it sucks that this kind of thing happened, but it's happened a lot, retired athletes or even active athletes pass away young, and you don't know what to expect, man. You could be dead tomorrow. Hopefully not.
I want to see my face that I made. It's probably going to be the derpiest dirt to ever been derp.
You could be in a fiery inferno being forced to make Days of Our Steelers videos. Like it could happen, man.
Maybe it's my life right now and I'm not admitting to it.
So they're saying in the chat that an FCF, which is
fan control football,
that you can pick run or pass.
So it's like a play call.
Fucking crabs, fuck. That's what you say when they swab you with the thing. They're like, fucking crabs, fuck. Beware, boy, Pee-wee Pierre, which means little Peter in French. Beware, boys. Cancel culture will come for you and everyone who thinks or questions, because free thought and actions are taboo. Also, Bauer Mets trolls. Well, you can't be of the opposing party there. And
good segue.
All right, hold on. I got to put this on the screen.
But didn't you know there's no such thing as cancel culture, apparently? It's not canceling when it's on your side, right?
You read this $50 from...
Yeah, buddy, from He-A2K7 with his many cats of relaxation. Good to see Alex back in the chat. We're fully in hockey, NASCAR season, and pitchers and catchers report soon. My stocks are going up, and I'm currently awaiting my GPU order to start crypto mining.
Life is stonks. His stonks are going up.
Stonks.
He's off the grid, and now he wants to mine the cryptos. And I want to get in on some I just want to buy like a crypto wallet of cryptos, just crypto, and then use that as my retirement fund.
Yep.
What's
might as well get it until they regulate the shit out of it.
Yeah. What's a riskier investment? Sports gambling or cryptocurrency?
Probably sports gambling. At least crypto has upside. Sports gambling, you're just based on luck.
It's a zero-sum game with sports gambling. Because I would have thought.
Hey, people like it. I'm not saying anything bad about sports gambling. I've had sponsored by sports gambling, so that's.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
But it's nothing I do because I'm fucking terrible at gambling.
Yeah, what was the fight between Vieros and it was a fight where they were just expecting him to get the shit beat out of him. It was like 30-1 odds that the dude would win by submission, and he's choked out the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt like in the second round. It was crazy. All right. Irvin Alvarado. Coyotes versus Texans for Mortal Kombat of terrible management, but in the end of their souls are sent to the nether realm and Scorpion. I need that voice modulator thing that Scooter had.
I think it's something you can buy.
I'm gonna message Scooter right now and ask him. what that was while you read a super chat.
Yeah, buddy. And so he does that and tries to get in his pants. Official goes Rechlin for 5. Green Bay is the 6th worst cap in the NFL, and we got big ticket free agents we have to make decisions on. Lindsley, Jones, Tanyan, we won't get JJ. That's what I mean. I mean, their cap situation's pretty iffy. I think they'll look after Lindsley or Tanyan.
Well, what was this? Green Bay. Yeah, I don't think, again, I want to go back to JJ. He's not going to go for the best fit, like just culture. He's going to go for the best overall fit for him, his family. Like, yeah, if he could just pick, I would think that he would want to play with his brothers, like if he had his absolute brothers. And number 2, but like, does he really want to go to cold ass Wisconsin? You know?
Oh, he grew up there. He went to college there.
Maybe. I would never go back to my hometown. Like if I were an athlete and someone was like, "Come to you're from Northern Virginia, you should play for DC," I'd be like, "Fuck that! I would never want to play there." I hated my hometown. I fucking hated that shit. Like I don't feel like, would you, if you were an athlete, would you want to play in Pittsburgh? Maybe for you it's a little different, but I would not want to go back to where I grew up. All right.
Mm-hmm. Didn't you move around a lot as a kid? I moved a couple times.
My poppy was in the Air Force, you know. So we went around the country. I lived in Panama, I lived in Korea, I've been to the Philippines, Japan, I've been through Europe, I've been to France, I've been to Amsterdam, I've been to England, I've been to Belgium. Belgium was like, oh, we have waffles. And I was like, oh, these taste great. And that was it. Belgian waffles though. So they don't just like, so if you're in like New York, right, and you walk by a stand that sells like hot dogs, in Belgium they're selling waffles that have been dipped in Belgian chocolate, and it's like a trap every time, because you just walk by and you smell the good
flies in a zapper. It's like, oh god, I'm gonna die of my knees.
I was 13 and I was just like, can we just get some more Belgian waffles? Like every day I was like, oh please, and I would just eat that up. Like it was so good, like you can't imagine. And the Belgian waffles are perfectly crisp on the outside, and then dipped in Belgian chocolate.
Stop making me fucking hungry. I know. Jesus Christ, it
was like a diet. But if you think about it now, on the bad side is it's just diabetes.
It's hardcore diabetes
with in cubular shape. And that's all.
Honestly, the diabetes is worth that pure deliciousness that you were describing. That is suggestive selling. That is a key in the restaurant industry. If you can make something sound completely sexy, you're going to do well.
I think one waffle has probably like 2,000 calories in it.
Oh yeah. 2,000 calories. So like
daily intake.
Like an average daily intake. Deliciousness. You know what? I'll take 2 or 3, whatever. There are mukbang channels that have like 10,000 in a sitting.
Mukbang. That's what, you know what? If this sports thing doesn't go right, let's start a mukbang channel.
Oh, dude, I look like I can already do the mukbang. That Nicocado avocado guy, that dude's fucking bad shit. He gets views at the fucking wazoo. Dude, and then he's just eating shit left and right. It's like, dude, come on. People watch it though. People love a train wreck.
Some people are watching making millions of dollars eating Nutella,
like there's a dude named Badlands Chugs. He's chill as fuck. He just drinks shit. He makes money.
Yeah, the black guy, right?
Yeah, he's like the dude who looks like Big Smoke. Yeah. It's like, this guy is a fucking boss. I like him.
Money, but he is going to die of some coronary attack.
It's like 51. It's like,
it is hard to watch that, but people watch it.
Well, he's a likable personality. Nico Cotto is just like a drama-laden dude who just like cries over the stupidest shit. It's just the same thing over and over. It's like, okay, or me and Orlin break up. Me and this new boyfriend come in. Me and Orlin are back together. Why am I so fat? I'm going on a diet. My diet's over. I've lost 2 pounds. Why am I so fat? Me and Orlin are breaking up. It's the same thing over and over.
Yeah, it's like a kid behind the camera. It's like all those big, they find something that nobody else thinks exists, and they do that over and over again. And it's just, it's played out.
Oh, by the way, your Rangers just gave up another goal to Pavel Zacha.
Yeah, come on, man.
Sorry.
It's only the second period. Son of a bitch. The Rangers have struggled against the Devils, and they cannot struggle against the Devils are getting sneaky good, and that is one team I fucking hate is the Devils. Fucking shit, man. Misfortune Darkrai. So if Watson leaves, do you guys think the Texans could be winless next season?
They won't be winless, I don't think. I mean, they still have some weapons, and they'll get a placeholder QB. They might win like 1 or 2.
They could win. No one. It's really hard to go winless, just unless like the Jags did it right last year. They're like, let's get this win out of the way.
Yeah,
humiliate ourselves in pathetic fashion. And Mika, God damn it! No, that's not Mika. Can't see from here. They're getting offensive chances. Like they're playing good hockey.
Oh, the team defense is your issue.
Yeah, well, you cut Tony DeAngelo, you trade Brady Shea, and you cut Kevin Shattenkirk, and he goes and wins a cup. And now, I mean, Keandre Miller's a stud, but we don't really have anybody.
Miller's not ready yet.
Well,
he needs more time.
He's ready. Trust me, he's played.
Well, compared to what you're pouring out there,
he's not 25-minute ready, but
he's like third pairing. Right?
Yeah, he's made some impressive plays. It's just, and Adam Fox is a stud too. It's just I don't get why they're bad. Maybe it's David Quinn. Maybe it's
he is the guy that started Jack Johnson on more than one occasion.
Yeah, Charlie Hins. Well, what choice does he have? Tree, you may remember me as the Liberty Mutual ad hater who made a meme out of his last name during your SBL live stream. Anyways, opinion on the Mets getting Kevin Pillar and an opinion on the cesspool that is Mets Twitter. Mets Twitter is pretty bad.
There are just bad Twitters in general. Lakers Twitter's fucking cancerous. NBA Twitter in general is cancerous. So I mean, that's just most fan bases.
Yeah, NASCAR's got some warts on their Twitter. Mets Twitter is more like we hate the Mets. Some people talking shit and Yankees fans just
it's unbridled optimism in the springtime. Come June, July, everything's fucking miserable.
Mets fans talking shit on February 16th and then crying by May 12th. That's the circle of Met fan life right there, and it's NBA Twitter's pretty yikes.
Oh, NBA Twitter in general
bad, though. You know what? I only follow Giraffe and Meek Phil, well, and a couple other guys. So I only follow the positive accounts. Like I don't follow the people that are full of hate and score. Hell yeah! Was that Buchnevich or Kreider? Booch. It was Bucci.
I know you got your big setup over here. I'm watching the Pens on a penalty kill again with a minute left in the second period.
Yeah. There you go. Bring it even with these bastards from North Jersey, where my dad is from. But Kreider, cross ice, Buchnevich through the screen. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, he kicked it up to himself.
Very nice.
Oh, to the glove side.
And just at the end of the second period, that's clutch.
Puck. That was he should have come up with that. Anyways, Pete Carroll Alex Moreno. Pete Carroll is a hack. His second tenure in the NFL just gave him more people to hide his deficiencies. He can't draft well, and he can't rebuild.
Well, the problem is he doesn't have to rebuild because he has Russell Wilson.
Now he won a Super Bowl, which shit. Oh, what a!
He should have won 2, but
he should have won 2, but he lost that second one. It was his own stupidity that cost him the game. And he's been successful. They made the playoffs last year, and they drafted Russell Wilson, which was smart.
Well, you have to remember they threw a lot of money at Matt Flynn, and they got lucky there.
They did.
For one game.
I wish Flemlo would do a what happened to Matt Flynn. I might make that video. I think copying now on YouTube is more prevalent than ever. Everyone.
Oh, dude. Well, it's because like every idea has been done. It's just getting sound presentation. And no matter what you do, somebody's done it before.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, I mean, everyone's gonna do it.
Funny when you're doing if you're culling footage for a video and then you see someone's done a similar video, you're like, well, mine's not like that.
Well, what I usually do is if there's a similar video on it, I don't watch it until I'm done.
Yeah.
Like I know, like Set the Edge did a Jacksonville vid. I did not watch that until I was completely done with my Jacksonville vid, so I didn't get any ideas.
Well, you know what? I think your style is so unique that it's just you and Set the Edge are not gonna tell the same offensive jokes. Like Set the Edge is more like Brett Coleman, where he's analytical and thoughtful of it. You are just gonna tell dick jokes.
Pretty much. Well, I'm a little more than dick jokes. I'm more like just saying.
You're gonna dig into the reason why they're so inept, and also dick jokes.
I'd like a good dick joke every now and again. Yeah. Come on.
You like a good dick joke, right? Where do you like that dick joke? Do you like a dick joke up your ass?
No, I like a dick joke taking a girl doggy style, of course.
Look at you try to turn it straight at the last minute. When it was
there's nothing wrong with that, dude.
Clearly going down.
Nothing going up the poop chute. Nothing going up there,
going down the Hershey Highway, and you tried to go to Straight Town. All right, Pee Wee Pierre, spam. Wonderful, delicious spam. You know that came from Monty Python. Is that?
Oh yeah, Monty Python's Flying Circus. Imagine trying to do most of the shit they do today. Dear God.
Oh my gosh, they would get canceled.
Mega demonetized.
Mega demonetized.
Yeah, first time they cross-dress on TV, instant demonetization.
Yeah, well, they'd be like, why can't you get... But then he could just declare his gender and he'd be...
No, it's like, why don't you get women for the role?
Crystal Wallerine. This one is interesting here. This is the type of shit that we get. Rumors are that the Cowboys are interested in Russell Wilson. Of course, the Cowboys would be interested in Russell Wilson.
Cowboys are interested in everyone, dude.
They could let Dak walk, and then the Cowboys might take Deshaun Watson and just let Dak and his broken ankle walk.
The Cowboys are interested in acquiring the original piece of Guernica by Picasso. It doesn't matter what they do. Oh, they're also interested in acquiring the Holy Grail for Jerry Jones' sick perverted pleasure.
Yeah,
that is the Dallas Cowboys. By the way, it's like the New York Knicks in basketball. Though LeBron James is available, the New York Knicks are interested in LeBron James. Yeah. No shit. You think they're interested in LeBron James? You think?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Number two, I think the Eagles need to revisit, especially given the absolute cap hell that Howie Roseman allowed to happen.
They're in the plans. The return for the exercise of agony. It's in the shot. It won't be for a bit. But it's in the books.
Isn't that a great way to squeeze more views out of a topic? Like just revisit them.
Well, it's been a couple years. It's been, I think, about 4 years.
Well, that's like me. I wait 3 years and I can do a triggering video.
Yeah, I mean, like Arizona, I did them, and apparently it was too early because now they're even more of a mess than I thought they were.
Enough bad shit happens in a year, and you're like in business again. You're like, oh,
no, dude. People are asking me to do another thing on Houston. It's been 2 months.
I know. People love it, dude. I might do those quick look videos more often where that video that I did last Friday only took like an hour to put together.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm too anal about that shit.
And you can fucking tell, but still, I got it out. 40.
Well, I mean, like there are like a lot of like commentary channels that do like quick shit. They throw like on some gaming shit. Like, It's Leafy was pretty good at that. He'd like shit on like 12-year-old kids and have like like surfing.
Then you
get whatever it is.
Yeah.
And it'd be like, it's just 1 hour. He'd make mad money. It's like,
whatever. We're not that talented. I mean, at least I'm not, maybe you are, but
I don't think I'm that talented. I don't think that'll fly in the YouTube algorithm of the year 2021.
You had a big boy stream, so I've never achieved such big boyedness.
Yeah, but that was just a fluke and a perfect storm of a lot of different circumstances.
You look at you discounted. All right.
Well, I mean, Super Bowl stream only got 5,000. I mean, I'm happy with it. I didn't expect that many, but like 20,000. I mean, that's only happening if the Steelers make the Super Bowl or some shit like that.
I wonder what I would be like if the Giants actually made the playoffs.
I feel like you'd be in disbelief because you didn't know what the fuck you'd be doing with yourself. I'm like, am I in a dream sequence? That's going to be you. And then they're just going to break your heart at the worst possible moment, and I'll jump in laughing my ass off.
We haven't played in the playoffs
in 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
That was the boat party.
Yeah, boat party. Kirk Hardiman says, how's Kapanen doing for Pittsburgh? Talking about a bad trade?
Yeah, I mean, he's been okay, but it is what it is. That was a bad trade from the beginning. They paid way too much.
Alan Nadeau the third, AN3. Deshaun deserves better. He really does. I feel bad for fans like Coleman who have to put up with this. Yeah, poor Brett. Also, how about McDowell winning the 500?
Even worse, his second team is the Bears.
Yeah, the Bears. Yeah, why would you root for the Bears and the Texans? Poor Brett. Brett lives out in
he's in Cali, I think, right?
Cali, but he roots for the Texans somehow. Former NFL Network employee.
I don't know.
Kramer's line, Michael McDowell is a Daytona 500 champion.
And the world's better off for it.
Now, I heard him on the radio today. He does sound like just an awesome guy. And he really did emphasize that it was, they're out there to win no matter what their situation is. And I love it. Like, I wouldn't just race for a top 5. I wouldn't just race in NASCAR to be out there. I'd want to win too. And
also you have to consider that he has won. He is now eligible for the chase.
Yep. That's crazy. He's going to be in the chase. And that's probably good for him financially, right?
Oh, it's better for his team financially.
Yeah, you make a couple bucks, right?
Yeah, I might get him another ride.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, he just seemed like a nice guy. He seemed like an 80s NASCAR guy. You know what I mean? Like
throwback, good shit.
Throwback, out of shape, not looking like an elite athlete, just a guy that drives, man. He's just driver, man.
Drives and he's skilled in the garage.
Yep. Richard 0447. Just what can the Eagles do at this point to be competitive? I feel bad for all Texan fans. Oh, the Eagles have problems. Oh, here's my little.
Well, here's your 1985. Congratulations.
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't think anybody cares.
What the Eagles? You need to trade Carson Wentz to who are they going to trade him to?
Probably Chicago.
Yeah, get some picks. And not fuck up and let Howie Roseman run a mock of your team. It's not a muck, it's a mock. That's what it is. Howie Roseman is sabotage.
I don't know how he still has a job.
Yeah. At least Jerry Reese, he won a fluke Super Bowl and then did it 4 years later with Ernie Accorsi's players. Jesus Plays Activity. Good afternoon, gentlemen. I surviving in this winter storm in Texas with lots of people without power and snow around the streets. So hope you guys have a great day. Yeah. Thank you for super chatting, even though you are watching your food slowly thaw in your freezer. That's tough, man.
Well, I mean, just keep it outside. That's probably the good way to do it.
I like how everyone's outraged about the power outages in Texas.
Well, the thing with Texas is they're not just prepared for like huge ice storms and snow. They don't have the salt that the Northeast does. That's why I'm not going to be pissed off and laughing at Texas because they're not ready for it. Same thing with Atlanta. I mean, it's weird because like, oh no, it's an inch of snow and everyone's just sliding and crashing all over the place. That's Texas too, but I mean, ice is some scary shit.
There's no problem in Pittsburgh with salt, right? From this year's playoff.
Oh, no. There's plenty of salt.
They didn't even.
I mean, I worried about getting more salt, and then I realized I have a huge supply of it in this right here. And I remembered, oh, yeah, I have a bunch of salt from the Browns game. So I used that. I pre-treated for the ice, and we're all good.
And no one has slipped and fallen because of all that salt.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're going to slip and fall, but for reasons other than ice.
Yeah, well, they're going to be drunk, and they say, here we go, Steelers. All right, read Sean Pinkerton. I feel for you guys in Texas, by the way.
Yeah. You'll get back to normal eventually. Sean Pinkerton for 569. Nice. Florida Panthers 9-2-2 at the quarter mark. Is that the pleasant surprise of the NHL season so far or no? They finally got it together, I feel like. Biggest surprise for me is Chicago. Like, they were supposed to suck and rebuild, and they're actually competitive.
Yeah, I what am I saying? I'm talking. Yeah, the Florida Panthers, still got a decent squad from last year,
Yeah.
Like, they've got good goaltending.
Chris Driedger, baby. It's not even a Bobrovsky.
Yeah, I know. Bobrovsky's on the Isles, right?
No, Bobrovsky's on the Panthers. He's in the second year of that big deal.
But he's not playing?
Well, he's still bad. The big goaltender is Chris Driedger.
I got my Russian goaltenders confused.
No, you're thinking of Sorokin or Semyon Varlamov.
Yes, I'm thinking of Varlamov. Like Bobrovsky and Varlamov to me are the same player. It's just anyway, sorry. Yeah, but they're gonna play well. You're off the case, Bobrovsky. That's funny. All right, read Mike Shaw.
And here we go. There we go. We're back.
Oh.
I froze again because the internet.
Because the internet. Read Mike
off and on. Oh, Jesus. It's yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, man.
Good. Let's keep going here for a second because I keep going on and off. Mike Shaw for 5. Who should Pittsburgh take in round 1 of the draft? I'm thinking Alex Leatherwood from Alabama. By the way, go Devils.
Pittsburgh is taking where? 20th and 20s?
In the 20s.
Their draft order. Something like that. They made the playoffs, so NFL draft.
Offensive tackle would be a good selection. Plus his name's Leatherwood, which
I'll take it. That's That's a nice Leatherwood. Hey now.
Leatherwood sounds pretty bad. They should get that checked. The Rammers line for 1,000 Costa Rican colons. Y'all are getting frozen while I'm getting cooked. Do you want to trade?
No, I would rather be cold than too hot. Actually, I don't know.
It depends. I mean, if you have AC, it's okay, but I don't know.
Yeah. Too hot is rough, man.
I mean, I'd be a sweating motherfucker right now. I'd be like, my shirt just be like completely drenched in all the sweat.
So just you normally when you do anything of any type of activity, right? You're just hot, sweaty, yinzer mess.
Oh, yeah. It's like me at the gym. It's a sweaty mess.
Yep.
Pee Wee Pierre for 5. COVID lockdown is more about corrupt politicians than safety. Look at Cuomo killing all those old folks, Newsom being a piece of shit, and we're bad for questioning. I mean,
there's a lot of hypocrisy.
It is. California's a fucking shithole, but
Pittsburgh's taking at 24, and they're definitely taking line for sure.
Yeah, they have to. I mean, Villanueva's a free agent. Pouncey's retired. They have Filer's a free agent too. Banner, I think, is a free agent as well. So you're going to have a huge overhaul of that offensive line. And if Ben stays, congratulations. Yeah. I mean, he is going to stay, unfortunately. I mean, the wise solution, you have to let him go, but they're not.
6-win season next
No,
year.
It's going to be like 8.
8.
And the problem is, the defense is going to carry him.
Tomlin will coach him up. But I honestly thought that they'd be 7-9 this year. They went 11.
I thought 9-7.
They were 11.
Well, they kind of punched over their weight in the beginning.
Yeah. They were 11-0, man.
Yeah, I know. And then they became the greatest meme in football.
How did they start out?
11-0.
11-0. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I remember that first week when Daniel Jones nearly had them tied up, and then he threw that great pick.
I don't remember that.
I think you drank it out of you. I don't blame you. Sean Pinkerton for 2. Rip Vincent Jackson. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, just an awful story, man. Just an awful story. Hopefully, if you're struggling with mental health or depression, please get help. And there's help available to you.
Mm-hmm. Kyle Moylan for $5 Australian. Hey guys, loving the show. Which NHL team has impressed you so far? Me, the Panthers. I'd say the Panthers, Canadiens have done all right so far.
Canadiens are
Blackhawks
above their weight.
Well, most of the Canadian teams are punching above their weight.
I was impressed that the Leafs blew a 5-1 lead.
Yeah. The thing with Toronto is I don't know if they're actually any good or if it's just because the rest of their division completely sucks.
I'm impressed that the Knights are still playing good hockey. We're 3 years into this expansion and they're still a dynamite team.
Well, they have a strong core. That's why they're doing it.
Strong core, baby. Strong core that they poached off of other teams.
Well, yeah. I mean, you have Stone, Pacioretty.
Yeah. I wonder who the Kraken end up with.
Well, there's absolutely no pressure with them. All they have to do is go to the Cup in their first year.
Yeah. They've got
no pressure at all.
They're gonna be good. No, I just don't see the whoever drafted or did that expansion draft. They took advantage of some really bad expansion draft rules.
And they also took advantage of a situation. I think the NHL realized that, like, oh wait, they've spent $500 million on an expansion fee. Let's give them what they want. Vegas doesn't even have to give up a player in this expansion draft.
Really?
Nope.
Because they would be, theoretically,
like Vegas is getting shit handed on a silver platter.
Same time, yeah. They got Marc-Andre Fleury as their first pick, like a guy that really should not have been leaving Pittsburgh.
Well, it was because either it was him or Matt Murray.
Right, and now Matt
Murray.
And
you pick Murray in that situation every time.
Yeah, true, but Murray's not even there anymore.
Well, of course not, but that's because he regressed. When you are a back-to-back Stanley Cup winner, you're on an entry-level deal, you're significantly younger, and you look really damn good, you pick him over the guy you usurped as a starter every time.
Yeah, that's true. I think DeSmith is okay.
Yeah, he's a backup.
Okay, yeah. Jared Froman, the Pistons are unusual. How can an 8-19 team beat the Lakers, Suns, 76ers, Nets, and the Celtics twice? Can someone explain it to me? Well, Bob Uecker used to light up Sandy Koufax, and I don't know how that works with the basketball, but Blake Griffin hasn't dunked in like 3 years or something.
Blake Griffin's he's getting traded. Like, they are shutting him down.
He's old and tired, just like
he's 32, and then he'll go ring chase and win a ring probably with the Lakers.
Blake Griffin has been removing trees from his backyard, and now he's old and tired. Just like me.
That happens to all of us, dude. Chaz Houston for 5. Thank you, Tree and FBV, for the content. Both make every day easier. Any plans on a Pistons video for the Detroit Grand Slam? Ooh, maybe.
Terrible, like, sports for all four. You got the
We got the Lions, we got the Tigers, we got the Red Wings. Tigers were the last team I did.
They're terrible.
Actually, the Lions were the last team I did. Never mind.
Detroit is turd town right now. You heard of Title Town? Turtle Town.
Hockey Town is hockey hell.
Yeah, it's awful in Detroit. It's like New York, though. I mean, the Knicks are bad. A couple of years ago, Giants are bad. It's sad times, friend. Sad.
Yep.
Jonathan Hill, you read that.
Yep. Saw Houston in the title and got me thinking about the fact that the Astros could have had a lineup of Bagwell, Biggio, and Jeter, but they drafted someone over Jeter. Could you guarantee that Derek Jeter would become Derek Jeter in Houston?
I don't blame misses on baseball picks as much as, say, in football, because you really can't. You never know in baseball. The guys.
Exactly. I mean, they picked Phil Nevin, and he's okay. I mean, he had a decent career in the bigs.
Yeah, he had like one good year.
Yeah, he had a couple good years. They traded him to complete an earlier deal. They traded him for Mike Henneman. Yeah. But this was like 3 years into his career.
Jeter's not Jeter without the championships. Okay, come on. If Jeter had his stats, he would have made the Hall of Fame, but he wouldn't be talked about like so fucking much if he wasn't a Yankee that won 4 championships.
I mean, are you going to make fun of Montreal for picking B.J. Wallace, or like the Reds for Chad Mottola? Or Paul Shuey from the Indians?
Paul Shuey, the reliever.
Jeffrey Hammonds from the Orioles. Like, I mean, dude, you can pick that every time. I mean, you're dealing with 18 to 22-year-olds.
Jeffrey Hammonds was supposed to be the greatest, and he, like, flamed out. James Amadei, Bayern Munich and Man City win. Hashtag cheaters win.
Exactly.
They do. Richard 0447. Hey, 5. Do you think the Giants can contend for the division this year? And love both of you on Tree's channel. Well, the Giants did contend for the division this year, except the Eagles.
It wasn't even the Eagles. You just needed to catch a pass from Evan Ingram.
Yeah. Well, the Giants could have been division champions. Instead, they just handed it over to the Deadskins. Oh, that's offsides. Okay.
Whatever. There's not much you can do there. I have no sympathy for Giants fans right now.
Yeah. Alex Moreno, you the man. Also, can you guys sing Someday by Nickelback for the I got to make a new remix soon. I'll make better lyrics eventually. Ha. Yeah, how's that song go? Someday, goodbye.
That's the Photograph song, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Someday, somehow, never, I know you're wondering fair. It's that song. How the hell we wind up like this? That's just pretty much how I think about it every day.
This is how you remind me of a bathroom that I can play baseball in.
Ooh, I can play baseball in a bathroom. Fuck yeah. Orlando Jackson.
Be a cock star. All right, keep going.
Orlando Jackson. Oh, we have to get off the Nickelback train or else we'll be doing that all night. Welcome to Whose Line Is It Anyway? The show where everything's made up and the points don't matter. That's right, the points are just like SMU's 1987 football season.
Yeah, it didn't happen. Just like USC got that title stripped from them.
Or the Houston Astros 2017 World Series run.
Yeah.
Topical. Yeah, I'll keep going. Alan Nadeau III. It's not about copying. It's about inspiration. Original Bing Bry inspired me to do diecast reviews, and Steve Dangle with Trade Trees. I can't speak today. I'm sorry.
Yeah, neither can I. It's okay. We're both talented. We've been working too
hard.
Well,
it's annoying too much.
Yeah.
Up, and the Capitals just scored. Lars Eller off a one-timer. Great.
Oh, annoying Orange still makes videos.
Hey, well, he's making money. I mean, he caters to kids now. And you know what? Make your bread, buddy. Make your fucking bread.
Make your bread. Yeah, just don't stop something that you built up just because.
Exactly. I mean, if your channel's not dead,
right,
keep the train rolling, man.
Yeah, keep it rolling.
I mean, YouTube's a weird beast. I mean, we could all get knocked down and within a day. I mean, considering what YouTube's doing.
Yeah, I know.
Lo Garza for 5. What the fuck happened to the Canucks? They looked so good last year. What do you think the reason is for their downfall this season? Bad bottom 6. Thatcher Demko hasn't been Thatcher Demko. The defense, particularly Quinn Hughes, has had huge issues. Lack of scoring. I mean, you can go down the list. I know everyone's saying it's because they picked Virtanen over Toffoli. That's not the issue. The issue was signing all those bad contracts to begin with, so you couldn't afford Tyler Toffoli.
Yeah,
there's your problem.
Yeah, yeah. The Canucks. All I see on Twitter is just
people flipping out left and right.
Yeah, about how bad they are, and they are.
Yeah, and Francesco Aquilini gave his entire team a vote of confidence. It's like, dude, Jim Benning he's got to go.
Yeah,
like he fucked it up.
He's fucked it. He's fucked it like the football.
All you needed to do was tie him up on July 1st, and you were fine.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now you don't have the cap space for it. Noble Demon Tim. Yeah. Bigger frauds. Packers or the 2021 Miami Heat? Ooh. I mean, the Heat aren't doing well, but they're injured to hell, aren't they?
Yeah. I mean, Tyler Herro. Yeah, that was an aberration. They got all the way to the finals last year, and
they did beat Milwaukee.
They were playing with house money. It was more like, how can you call a team that surprises everyone a fraud? The Packers have done this how many times in a row where they get to the NFC Championship game and fuck up?
I think they've lost like 6, right? 6 or 7.
That's more pretending to be good and not actually being good. The Heat weren't trying to pretend to be anything. Especially now, they're just shit.
They're lucky they won that ring, or else they would be considered massive failures.
Oh, yeah.
The Packers, I mean.
Oh, the Packers, yes. Aaron Rodgers, yeah. If Aaron Rodgers ended his career without a Super Bowl ring, this would be
they'd be shredding the Packers right now.
Oh,
shredding them.
What a save by Shesterkin. All right, keep it.
Yes, sir.
Fortune. That sounds like
Rex Fortune. That sounds like a wrestler or a mercenary for hire.
Something.
Rex Fortune. Do you want to kill somebody? Rex Fortune, attorney at law. Olivier Vernon is a free agent. If the Browns get Watt, and the rumor is they want Anthony Harris too. That's a scary defense with a deadly pass rush. I didn't realize Vernon was a free agent. My bad.
Oh, well, he's probably moving on to the next.
Well, he's tore his Achilles, so I'll probably get like a 1-year prove-it deal for rehab.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the Steelers sign him. Tanner Mullins for 5. Tree 5 points if you play them. What is y'all's favorite Fallout game? Love your content and keep it up. I know I'm probably going to kill for this. I have never played a Fallout game.
Really? I played the first one. Oh, wow. How did he save that? Oh, my gosh. Sorry.
Hey. You're watching hockey. Pens are getting just clamped the fuck, and they'll somehow come back to win in overtime because this is how this fucking team rolls. It is annoying as fuck, and I hate it.
I like the first Fallout game. So, anyways.
All I hear is Fallout 76 fucking sucks.
Yeah, well.
But I mean, that's pretty much approved.
Anything with 70 in it. Cyberpunk 77, Fallout 76, like all shit. Charlie Hines. LOL, 5 points. Got Charlie Hines.
I was waiting for you to see that.
You got me. You got me, Charlie. Roop Hints. Charlie Hines, LOL, 5 points. Got my last name wrong earlier. 3 happy laughing faces. Don't worry about it, though, man. Everyone does. It's pronounced Hins, though.
I think I got it wrong in this stream, too.
Just in case you need to know. Thank you, Charlie Hines. Spell it Hines, please.
Heinz ketchup.
Trying to be clever like Brittany with spelled Bryttany. Like, why he's so clever? Or Erica spelled Arrika. Erica.
Sounds like a female pop star's name.
Red Wings 01. Poor Deshaun. He's lost DeAndre, then JJ, and now he's stuck in the literal and figurative frozen wasteland that is Houston. Yeah.
He'll be out of there.
How's Houston? You know what? The problem with releasing JJ Watt and
what?
Yeah. They released JJ Watt and there's no power in Houston. Coincidence?
Well, the power is all consolidated. See, the person who runs the power is Bud McNair. Yeah. And then Cal McNair is being run by Jack Easterby. He's whispering in his ear like, do you believe in God? We should pray for the healing of the Houston Astros and the Texans because, God forbid, I don't do anything. God praise Jack Easterby.
So do you think Cal McNair's or Jack Easterby is in Cal McNair's chef hat and he's like,
yes, it is a Ratatouille. Except with more God.
More God.
More God and less God.
Christ compels you to make this Ratatouille the way I like it.
Like he might be the most hated evangelical preacher not named Joel Osteen.
Yeah.
Sean Pinkerton. If the Steelers draft wide receiver instead of O-line at 24, the Yinzer is going Mount St. Helens mode. As if the Cleveland butt fucking in January wasn't enough. No, the Steelers draft a wide receiver in the 2nd and 3rd round. They do that every year, and then they pick a superstar. That's how this goes.
They're going to draft Kyle Pitts.
He'll go way before that.
Yeah. To the Giants, probably. Taipei Joey 101. I'm from Detroit. F. Yeah, that's worth giving.
That's definitely an F.
Ethan Goldstein, thoughts on Pat McAfee? I love him. I don't see
much of him, but I really respect the brand he has built and the authenticity that he has developed over time. I thought it was weird of him to go into shit posting, but it's like, hey, welcome to the ranks, brother.
He's enjoying the success. He was like, fuck this. This is the future, right? He saw.
It wasn't even the future. He built his own goddamn future.
Right. He didn't wait around to get, one of those Westwood One radio shows. Like he made his own luck, and I like it.
Yeah, he has his own like WWF thing now.
Yeah. We don't talk about Chad Mottola in these parts. Tree, that's how you scare little kids in Cincinnati. Also, who does end up with the worst record in the MLB this year since there are many options? I got to go with the Orioles, man.
I'm thinking it's going to be a surprise team.
Like the Mariners?
Not the Mariners. Maybe Pirates, maybe. Could be. Again, Rangers.
Rangers could have a bad year. The Reds could be terrible.
Reds kind of blew it up. Like there are rumors of them trying to dismantle.
Reds are could be bad. Will Bronlick. I think we've all come to the conclusion that Houston sports are cursed. Keep up the awesome work. They did win a World Series. They did cheat their way to a World Series.
Yep, and they're still paying the price for it.
Yeah. Well,
they'll always pay the price for it.
The sign said when we went there, the sign said 2017 World Series champion. They haven't taken that down yet.
Well, they're not going to take it down because the MLB doesn't want to acknowledge it 50 years down the road. As I've said this before, they don't want to see Grandpa Tree talk about how the Astros stole signs with technology.
That's true.
Oh, God, you're going to fucking yawn again. God damn it. What the fuck?
Just simply a cloud, just a commenter. Just simply a cloud, just a commenter. Hey, Tree and FPV, as a depressed Broncos fan, tell me what you think the path to happiness is in Denver. if that even exists in our 1,000 white QBs, 1,000 tall white QBs, baby.
Craft beer and weed. That's how you do it.
Yep, that is the key to happiness. Everywhere.
Now, as long as you legalize prostitution, you're good to go.
So here in my state, there's this stuff called Delta 8, which is somehow legal. I don't know how. It's basically weed, right? And you can just buy it anywhere now. And I'm like, how the fuck is this legal? Because the edibles, if you take one edible, you're fucked up. Like, you're high. And I'm like, this should not be legal, but I'll buy as much as you have behind there.
And I love how everyone just said why for doing the yawn.
Y2K here.
Kevin Bacon, official earthworm. How long until the Ravens-Steelers rivalry is irrelevant like literally any AFC South game? It's never going to be irrelevant. It's going to be like Falcons-Saints in the bottom times. They'll pretend it's a rivalry, yet it's not really.
You play each other twice a year. There's going to be some familiarity and some contempt.
Mm-hmm. Always. The Rammers line for 1,000 Costa Rican cologne. Got a video idea. The downfall of Barcelona FC.
Yeah.
I don't know enough about football for that.
Yeah. I mean, I could trigger the La Liga, but like it would just be too esoteric. Like,
yeah, that's what I mean. It's like everyone says like I'm a sports encyclopedia. I don't know shit about football. Like you mentioned about the Premier League, I don't know much about it.
You don't know enough
Champions League, I don't know much about it.
Champions League.
MLS even I don't know much about.
Champions League is where they take all the top leagues and then they battle
and
it
no,
out.
they take all the champions and then they have them battle it out.
It's called the Champions League. And it's like just another big tournament. Like some would argue that it's like as big as the World Cup, you know.
Yeah, well, they have like the big teams have like two different sets of team. One for the Champions League and one for their main league.
Yeah. It's very interesting how they get a lot of good football and a lot of meaningful football in Europe, and they just battle it out for who the best is. Clarence Price. No, but we should all laugh at the Pirates. Chris Archer signed with the Rays. P.S. Trevor Bauer makes more money than the entire Pirates.
He also makes more money than the Indians and the Orioles teams. And that's all you need to know about baseball. Trevor Bauer's making more money than 3 full rosters.
And the Mets offered more. He could have made more. But
yeah, I mean, baseball's in some serious shit.
It would have been taxed by
it would have been taxed. I mean, California, you're getting taxed too.
Yeah, it's true. But he wants to live in nicer weather, you know.
Yeah, until the earthquake comes and LA sinks into the Pacific, but that's really how it goes.
The brain specialist. Hey guys, what equipment do you use to make videos? I'm thinking of making a channel centered around Japanese baseball in the near.
Japanese baseball, very nice.
That's talk about niche.
I know. For audio, we use a program called Audacity. Audacity. It's a freeware program, very good in terms of recording. It has some bugs here and there, but mostly it does the job for non-linear audio. Video editing, I use a program called Corel Video Studio. I mean, it's a mid-tier program. There are a lot of different programs, Adobe Premiere, Sony Vegas, Final Cut Pro. It's mostly about preference and what you're comfortable with. I know some people like KTO uses like a freeware program or something for his.
I think he uses something professional. There's no way that his videos are that good on.
Well, I think he found a freeware program that he still uses from college. I mean, it's just a familiarity with it. Like if I were to switch to a different program, it'd take a while for me to readjust.
I have the Adobe Creative Suite. Like I have all those programs, but I still like Final Cut. It's just easier, you know.
Well, it's because you're used to it.
Yeah. I could animate it.
And in terms of microphone, you see a lot of these. This is called the Blue Yeti. It's like $100. They were giving like Fallout 76 away with like those. I also have a soundproof phone with it too. So it has like different viewpoints. It has the little volume knob. It has like different things for like regular speaking.
This is uncircumcised.
Trademark speak, different speak. I can't move this for whatever reason.
This is circumcised here.
Like
you don't have a boom arm. You need a boom arm. Look at yours. Yours is all misshapen and shit. Yours is all wrinkly.
Well, it's because it's 4 years old.
I've seen yours.
I bought this from like a long time ago.
I'm on my second Yeti. I bought my first one in like 2014,
Oh, mine's from 2016.
Yeah, this one's a year old, I think. I mean, it does the job. It sounds
like I said, it does fine.
quality.
I mean, it's not linear in terms of you're not going to get that crisp sound, but digital, you're not going to get that much of a downgrade. It's come a long way from like mid 2000s where it was nothing but like Radio Shack headsets where it like made a bunch of different noises. It would come with a lot of distortion and static. So, I mean, like the level of entry has become much lower, but the quality expected has become much higher.
For you, your standards with level of entry are pretty low.
Oh, they're very low. Dude, all I need is a couple beers and some benzos.
And someone will come right in you. Huh?
Yeah, exactly. And then I wonder why the fuck is my ass sore and why is all my money gone from my wallet? Oh wait, where's my credit card? Why the fuck is my ass sore and why is there shit dripping out on the bed?
Oh,
I know how this works. And no, it was not you. You were just sitting in the background doing a little that action.
Hey, Daniel, the pop filter and the windscreen, I need them both because I tend to say my P's like really bad. So in Audacity, even with the pop and the windscreen, I still get pop because I just say it so much. All right. Also, I'm on a big ass Mac, by the way. Here,
you have like a super setup. You have like 3 screens, right?
I've got 3 screens here.
Look at you. Look at that. Look at how much of a boss you are.
I never show y'all what I look at. So here is.
I only have 1 screen. I'll show you what I look at. It's just this little laptop. Like literally, this is what I've been using for like years. Here's my TV, by the way. I've got some nice little posters there. I got a Penguins thing. There's me and a
this could be illegal streaming here, right?
Oh yeah, mass illegal streaming. This is not copyright written consent by the NHL, and it's strictly prohibited.
My office here, which I never
know it.
There's that's a couple of the motorbikes there.
Ooh.
A dog.
Popper, the YouTube thing. I got my YouTube thing in the background right here.
Here though, look. See, those are all the airplanes. There's the model building studio. There's the latest creation there. It's a bike.
Very nice. Oh, I didn't realize that room was in there. I thought it was in your basement.
There's my half-ass attempt at soundproofing this room.
Yeah, I have mine. The problem is it keeps falling down. That's why I have like random tape here, and it's like it keeps falling down. It's like fuck you. I've used adhesive tape. I've used different 2-sided tape. I've used this stuff.
No, you got.
I know I have not used this adhesive to put on my hair. I'm like that woman who used Gorilla Glue adhesive.
No, you got to use hot glue. That's how I got it to stick.
Well, hot glue could work too.
It ruins the wall though.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, it's old wall, so.
I got the same shit up here, but I need to do it.
I'm about to start using a nail gun.
Yeah, maybe. Well, these are screwed in here, so I screw those in and that they stay up because that's actually on the seat.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's the gun safe there in the corner where all the guns. I'd show you the guns, but this doesn't.
You got a nice lighting. I don't have lighting. I just have user lighting.
The umbrella lights here.
Yeah. I mean, I can't have that here because I'm by my wall.
This is the tank poster that inspires me every day.
Ooh.
For all the tanks.
Nothing wrong with some good tanking, baby.
There's my crotch, everyone. There we go. Let's watch this back.
That's demonetization. They're fucking children here. Jesus.
Too sexy. The internet can't handle that shit. Taylor, man, 2274, 5 points in tree. Would you care to rank all the pro sports teams in your home state? I live in Virginia, so no.
My home state, dude. I mean,
I grew up in Alabama, so there's really no pro team besides the University of Alabama.
Yeah, that's a pro team in itself.
Maybe it could be an idea for a video. Nah, I don't know. You hit me with who do you think the best team in Pennsylvania? Steelers!
It's the Penguins. Well, not the Penguins. It's probably shit.
Not the fucking Pirates, I'll tell you that.
Oh, God, no. Pirates are good at family entertainment. They're the best minor league team in baseball right now. I like to say we're supporting small business.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Dumb gamers 22. That's a way to get an audience is insult everyone that would potentially watch your chat. That's what we do. We insult the people that give us super chats.
No, you insult them. I'm just insulting you.
Yeah, okay. Jack Easterby is the succubus. If he isn't, then let's hope she's stuck outside in the 22-degree weather. Succubus. That sounds like a name for a band or a porn site. Let's all hop aboard the Succubus. And we're demonetized. Okay.
Did I lose you again?
And Alan Adu, let Mr. America know that I'm starting to work on a trade tree video for the Bears traded to get Rick Meyer.
All right, we're back.
Yeah. Oh, you're gone.
Froze again.
Yay. I'll send you a link, but we're about to clean up the show. And Dog, I'll send you a link as well. And if Alex wants to give us an update on his
man
surgery.
I think he is out of the hospital. Hey, Penguins score! Yeah,
Penguins score!
Aston Reeves. I mean, that may be called back, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we've somehow reached the end of the show, and I'm fucking exhausted.
Well, you were out doing God's work with the trees.
Oh my gosh! Here, I have it. Y'all seen my Twitter, right? With the trees that were down. Hold on, let me go to my Instagram. Hold on.
God love my Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's getting called back. I mean, a Penguin ran into the goaltender, unless he got pushed in. Actually,
you get pushed in pretty often.
No, you get pushed in.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I do get pushed in.
Yeah, you get pushed in by YouTube. Susan Wojcicki, she has the strap on us like bend the fuck over, and then I'll give you your ad rev.
Yeah. So
it happens to me all the time.
Here's the follow me on Instagram, by the way.
I put up a food pic. That's all I do.
Before or after? Before or after?
Well, before the crushing.
And here's my latest bike that I made. That's the bike that's sitting over there in the
big snow.
Yeah. Well, in the shop over there. I'm very proud of my creations. Mm-hmm. All right, stop sharing this screen. But yeah, follow my Instagram. Yeah, here's one tree so this tree here fell down right here. I can't point on it, whatever. So, can you see it on the screen?
I can see.
Oh, okay. And then this tree fell here in 3 parts and ruined the fence, and it just sucked. All right, we've made it to the end of the show.
Hey. Also, Alan Nadu for 5. Let Mr. Reberica know that I'm starting work on a trade tree video. Sorry about that.
Oh, you read it twice. That's fine.
Whatever. Alan Nadu's worth it.
Oh wait, GN tries to sneak one again after the buzzer here. These are called buzzer beaters here. They're called extend the clock.
Oh, dude, they do that all the time with me. For the streams I used to do, it's like, if we throw more money, it'll stay on.
Here's a great question. GN, what were your reactions to the internet in its infancy in the early 90s? Most of the time, it was unzipping my pants to the fact that porn was now available inside my house without having to build a paper of porn fort in the woods.
Well, you had to sit and wait for it to load picture by picture. It's like, come on, I want to see Jenna Jameson naked.
Right.
56K connection.
Right. And you had to jack off to the one still picture, And
yeah,
like,
you didn't have pure video and any all
the God damn it, the devil scored. The devil scored.
Well, 3 minutes left. Maybe the Penguins can make a big comeback here.
Zyphorus. Did I say that right? He's hey guys, been a huge fan forever. Do you think the Stars are really more of the 4-0 start, or are they frauds?
They're injured. So you don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, we don't know. They made it to the finals last year, during the COVID.
They saved their core. If they didn't make it, everyone was getting fired and they might have blown up their team.
The Rangers are getting fucked, man. They're fucked.
Well, the Penguins are in the same boat right now.
Yeah. All right. I did say it right. Zyphorus. All right, Tree, any final thoughts?
No, sir. I'm happy that Michael McDowell, not the singer from the Doobie Brothers, but I'm glad he's a NASCAR winner at the Daytona 500. The Penguins are in the empty net.
The Devils just scored. Alex, how you doing, buddy?
Hey,
I'm good. What's up, guys? How are you?
Feeling better, man?
I'm all right. I mean, I'm moving a lot more. I mean, I can't. Problem is, it takes me like 3 times more energy to walk around, but I'm getting a lot better. Yeah, that was pain. Sheer pain.
Yeah, well, you had major surgery. You didn't have a minor procedure. It was.
Yeah, you had like most of your intestines ripped out.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, why don't they just LS swap me? Then I'll be perfect.
So I guess life is. I mean, I guess you're gonna have some permanent changes from this, right?
Yeah, I have no bunghole.
You have no bunghole.
Oh no,
bunghole.
no bung.
I have no bunghole.
But now you have a great conversation starter at parties. You just be like, hey, do you know that that whole phrase, opinions are like assholes? Well, I don't even have an opinion, huh? Listen to that, fucker.
That'd be a good pickup line.
Yeah.
I'd say I'm not an ass, but I'm doing a lot better with that. Thanks for the shout outs and stuff.
The cool thing is, the least we can do for you, brother.
I hope you get better, man.
Thank you.
Why is my Instagram, whenever my Instagram feed comes in, it's all just thoughties. Like Jim.
Well, it's all Instagram thoughties.
Or whatever.
Next, it'll be like me in like a tie-up bra. Like,
but that's what they recommend to me.
By Kendall Jenner Cosmetics.
Have you seen the bots that request your DMs? We call them thought bots now.
Yeah.
Well, but Twitter has those too. YouTube has that shit too. It's like, I'm horny right now. So it's the same 3 messages repeated. It's like, yeah, you're totally legit.
These are the recommended Twitter or Instagram accounts. Are like, it's like they know I'm an old pervert. They're just like, hey, you must be an old pervert. How about a picture of some chick bending over in her yoga pants? And I'm
My
like,
favorite of the recommended followings will say like, oh,
it's like, yeah, I'm sorry. I just made a little thing happen.
You made a thing
in my pants
because I jizzed in my that's
old school song,
Lonely
man.
Island, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that was like a long time ago.
I jizzed in my pants. All right, are we ready to call this show?
Yes. By the way, I know a lot of you are worried about this big snowstorm happening now. Apparently there's another one coming right behind it by Thursday.
We're getting more ice, and that's gonna finish off my fucking tree.
Yeah, that's gonna be the payoff shot, like the porn. Except with more hardcore fucking.
Yeah, more white.
Yeah, more white stuff. It's just it's pretty much just Brazzers on top of a weather radar. That's going to be America.
Brazzers has gone mainstream.
No, they're not. They're not existing in California. Well, Brazzers is, but like the weather.
The weather, yeah. You've been lucky. At least you don't have wildfires and all that crap.
Yeah, you just have Rona and lockdowns. That's pretty much it.
We have Rona and Newsom. That's the only bad thing about.
That's the thing.
Yeah, shortest stream in a while. I know, boys. I know.
I mean, there's not much going on now.
I've been removing trees from my backyard, and that's not a metaphor. That's not a euphemism for anything. All day, and I'm exhausted. All right, so I'm gonna end the stream. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Alex, I hope you get better. You're as much a part of this show as being an asshole is for both of us. So
I can be the odd man out.
Yeah, have a safe recovery, and I'm 5 points vids, and you made it to the end of the stream.
And 5 is now currently pissed.